what's up from you? Are you interested in lack of skill? Yeah. Or maybe some suck. I'm just a new guy for the love of game. We don't go, I know it's bad. Times have changed, but not my mad. Don't you know that games are my thing? Yeah, I know it's getting real late. Come on, look at me. I even do storytelling. Also a podcast on great game subjects. Okay, yeah, I'm not a Markiplier or a PewDiePie. But hey, that's what makes me so unique, right? 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 Hello. What's up? And welcome everybody. We are live and NIKO loaded with none other than NikoTheLegend, and we are doing another NIKO show episode. And today it's gonna be, well, let's just say it's gonna be about some games, but mainly gym edition. Yes, we got another magazine, Fitness Mag, and I hope you're here to join in on the fun, and I'll answer some of your questions about fitness related things as best as my abilities. But thanks everybody for stopping by. If you're checking this out on YouTube, thanks for watching, and I hope you do enjoy. Now, I am going to include the chat on this video, just to let you guys know ahead of time, because when we get to the fitness stuff, I like to answer a few questions, or answer questions that people have if we get people to chime in, which would be great. If not, I will just read some stuff in the magazine, and then we will go from there. I'll do some exclamations and stuff like that. You know, the easy stuff. The stuff that I might know. But first and foremost, I just want to talk about some gaming stuff. But first and foremost, stop it, kitty. Yes, go. Bed. No, no kitty. And, oh, I forgot the cheers, mate. Usually we cheers. And I know this layout's a little different. Oh, here's Nimble. Say hi, Nimble. I'm so old and white. He's so pale. All right, we gotta get out of here, though. He's getting too much attention. Yeah, I did a little bit of a different layout here. I'm to the right, and then I got some cool little figures and not sprites, but you know, people that I look up to as a kid growing up and stuff like that. You know, just a few of them, and just make it kind of flashy. I guess that's fine. You know, a little dashy, a little flashy dashy, not too flashy, but a little dashy. You know, and I got a new monitor. I have a third monitor now. We're getting to the nitty gritty of it already. We have a third monitor now, thanks to Dr. DeCesso. He let me have a monitor he doesn't use anymore. It's a 60 hertz monitor. It's a LG. Let's see. Does it have it on here? No, but it says Full HD Game Movie HD CP. You know, it's a good third monitor. It's, oh my god, I hate autofocus so much. I was actually trying to get rid of that. It's a good third monitor to have to the side, and it really helps. I feel like my computer setup is trying to hug me, trying to envelop me with its greatness. It's really cool to divide all these different windows and stuff. It's awesome. Hopefully it's not too bad on the power bill, but you know, I'm really hoping that we can you know, really get some cool stuff done. Like I said, you can put certain windows here for your layout, here and then here, especially when streaming. It makes things a little bit easier to have, divide and conquer type business. And I really like that. And it's really a pain in the ass when you have one monitor. If you're doing any kind of streaming, you need two monitors at least, so you can make some easy adjustments to OBS or to, Twitch and all that without minimizing your game or completely, clueless of what's going on. Because it's good to see both at the same time. But with 3 now, that's about it. I'll never go anything higher than 3. I think that is the good limit. If you're going to 4, I think you're just overdoing it. You might as well just have a panoramic monitor, one of those 40-inch monitors. I mean, holy crap, those are insane. insanely expensive too. And I don't know if I really just want full cinematic type view. I kind of like how I have this different setup. I actually want to show you a picture of the layout, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Let's see. I posted a picture in the Discord. Let's see here. Blah blah. There's actually other stuff we'll be looking in the Discord as well. Let's see here. Open original. I'm just gonna show you real quick. This is what my layout looks like. Let's see. Nope, wrong window. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So that is an example of my layout. The monitor on the right is the latest one. The middle one is my 1440 165 hertz monitor. That is the Beast ROG. Very, very good monitor. The left is my Asus, of course, 1080p, 144 hertz. A really good economical and cost-efficient monitor. And then the one on the right is the new addition to the family, the little stump. And it's great to have three different heights. It's pretty cool. Don't worry about the off-center picture in the background. We might have to adjust that. I don't know. We might just leave it. Or I can always scoop my desk over. That's actually a good option. Anyway, so I just think that's really cool. I really like the layout. It's awesome. And I have all these backgrounds. I have a slideshow of backgrounds playing, and we get a bunch of different backgrounds. Like I said, I just like seeing all the different ones, and it's just cool to have it on 3 monitors. 3 musketeers, as they say, all for one and none for me. bad joke. And okay, let's talk about some personal stuff besides the monitor. I actually did a photo shoot, a fitness photo shoot, yesterday morning at the crack of dawn. Let's just say the photo shoot happened at 6 a.m. to 6:30, actually all the way to 7 a.m. Why that early? Well, it's because my photographer was so kind enough to give me some good pointers and tidbits, and she thinks that sunrise and sunset are the best times. And I wanted to kind of get it out of the way too. So I just got up early, 5 in the morning one day, and just like, bam, got it out of the way. And I think that's great. It was a lot of fun to do. It was nice to get creative. It's nice to have to work hand in hand on this with the beautiful Captain Kirst. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I'm eternally grateful. You know, I had to go to her to want to do this. You know, sometimes when you're the main point of this photo shoot is to promote myself in the fitness world as a personal trainer, and to go on the website, the Facebook page where I train at, the business page, so I can be promoted that way, so people can see who I am, see that I'm actually fit, decent looking guy. I think I got that, cute with a caddy daddy, a cute little kitty. And you know, sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you can't just wait for opportunities to come to you. You have to go grab the opportunities as well. It's a balancing act, and you know, everything happens for a reason. I'm glad it did. So thank you, Captain Kirsten, once again, for helping me out. She was great. I appreciate her time, and I'm sure she had a good time too, which, you know, I think that's fair to say. So I will show you real quick these photos. There was a lot we took, but I picked the best ones to me that I think you guys will appreciate. Let me see if I have this running properly. Yes. Like I said, this was a beach setting. I won't tell you what beach, of course, but like I said, a lot of fitness stuff. Prepare to see me shirtless. I don't think you guys care too much. We'll go through it real quick. And, you know, just want to show you. I'm not afraid of the bod, showing off some muscles. And if it makes you feel a little insecure, people, I'm sorry. I mean, get good and deal with it. And then maybe it'll be an excuse for you to get fit. And this is what it says, gym edition, so this is going to help big time. It's not like I'm going to frame this somewhere on my wall, or else I probably should. Actually, some of these are frameable. I'll let you know which ones. All right, let's get on with it. This first one, yep. We got this one, which I liked. That was fun. Sitting at the bottom of a little wooden staircase. Don't mind the paleness. This is about how as good of a tan as I can get. I shit you not. I shit you not. We'll go to the next one. Me doing push-ups on the beach. It was a good idea for Captain Kirst to be like, hey, we're doing fitness stuff, so let's do doing some exercise. Look at those slopes on my back. Look at those back muscles with the waves. I mean, look at that. They look like waves on my back. It's great, right? Anyway, not to gloat. Me doing a perfect squat. If anybody is having squats problems, look at that picture and copy it, whatever, rewind, pause this. That's how your position needs to be when you're squatting. I don't give a shit what you say. Fight me. I dare you to fight me on this because, listen, my knees and back won't get fucked up. Yours will. There's another one. I like how the sun's in the background. I'm telling you. I mean, look at that beautiful ass shading. It's really great. The sunrise. I mean, this is a very, very colorful picture. That is really good. I love the vibrant colors there. It's amazing. Now this one is one of the ones I could frame. I mean, this is this great color coding. Don't mind the little rough red patch on my neck. You probably didn't see that until I mentioned it, but my neck is super sensitive when you just touch it. It's like, woo! It's like something bit it or something. But yeah, but this is such one of my favorite pictures. It's really cool. Here comes this one is also even more able to frame. This one is just epic. I mean, that is some great lighting right there. Good job, Captain Kiers. We'll go on to the next one. Yeah, I want to do some kind of praise the sun thing. And then me just drunk and alone and naked and afraid almost. Good lighting. I tried to look happy. And we're going to get to some erotic ones and this is a good one. Just environmental purposes to kind of give you an idea of the setting. Yep. Me discovering that I'm still human and I need peace of mind in life, and sometimes reflection off the sun and, well, obviously don't look at the sun, but you know what I mean. Look at the water, find yourself in there. And then some muscles there we go. And we could just sit here all day. I look kind of like I'm cringing, like I'm like, why am I here? But, I try to be a little bit of a tool on that. And here's a very natural picture of me. This is actually my profile picture on Facebook now. Stop nudging me, cat. All right, here's where we get to the erotic part. All right, yeah, I'm all wet. Yep, getting some shower on me. Yep, bet everybody's fapping right now. Anyway, that's a pretty good one. That one's good. All right, so that's enough of that. Everyone can stop fapping now. All right, hey, my cat. I don't want my cat to see this. This is inappropriate. Just kidding. But anyway, body positivity, folks. Yeah, body positivity when it doesn't make you feel insecure, right? Dre's already fapping. Excellent. A lot of people get super insecure about that stuff, especially fatter people. Fat people get insecure and they try to demoralize you. They try to make you feel like shit. Like, oh, I liked you when you were fat. You mean you liked it when I had diabetes, cardiac arrest approaching, and I was unhealthy, and I have hypertension and just horrible blood pressure? You liked it when I was unhealthy and just miserable? Well, how about this? Fuck you. I do whatever I will create the body that I rightfully deserve to have and work hard for. It's easy to get out of shape, easy to live a sedentary lifestyle, so don't let those motherfuckers tell you otherwise, okay? Those aren't your real friends. And even if you get comments or people on stream are saying that, hey, you shouldn't look like, what are you doing? Fuck those people. They talk about those people that get insecure, the ones that talk about body positivity and they can't even handle a positive body. Hypocrites. Anyway, I digress. So thanks for checking out the slideshow. Like I said, it's on my Facebook, it's on my Twitter. I tagged Captain Kiers. She did a great job. Thank you once again. And all right, enough slurping the beehole. Dre, welcome. Appreciate it. This is like I said, we're including the chat because the main portion of this NIKO show will be a cute kitty. Will be fitness. Okay. All right, can you get off? You're getting all touchy on me. Besides the lap dance. I mean, trying to do stuff. And he's like nudging us some shit. What a weirdo. All right. That's pretty much a lot of the personal stuff that's happening. Don't worry, I'm still writing my epic novel, NikoTheLegend. We work on it 3 times a week. Pretty good. Still have yet to get a book cover for the compilation. I have yet to contact the illustrator. I need to do it probably after this if I remember. I just need to stop fooking around. And then anything else? Game-related stuff that I'm playing. I'm still playing Rage 2. It's a pretty good game so far. The graphics are amazing. The gameplay is solid. I do like the open world mechanics. I'm pretty sure I've gone down to where I just love Breath of the Wild's open world mechanics the most because of how... I don't know. It's just a masterpiece of a game. I just can't describe it. To me, it's a masterpiece. And I hold Breath of the Wild on such a high pedestal that it's probably not fair to compare other open world games on such a high standard. But, I mean, come on. I can't help it. But the open world mechanics are really great in Rage 2. I really like it. It's not an RPG. It's a open world shooter. And we don't see too many of those, so I like to see that. Mad Max was the other one. About to finish Tales of Vesperia. Almost done with that. Played on the Switch. Played some Black Ops 4 last night or yesterday. It was pretty fun playing Black. I haven't played that in a while. I like to increase my heart rate beyond until I just die. And then this doesn't help. Let me tell you this. Rockstar, I appreciate you making this organic and everything, but holy shit. Let's see. In each serving, there's 2 servings. So half this can is 80 milligrams. Okay, I think that's what I ended off with. Total serving 160 milligrams per can of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine, folks. So be careful when you're drinking this shit. I saw an article on Facebook the other day talking about how much your stroke risk increases with drinking Red Bull. And yeah, folks, that shit's gonna do it. Irregular heartbeat. As a fitness guy, don't drink it. I just drink this because, yeah, liquid crack. And I barely drink these. I mean, a lot of personal trainers will drink some energy drinks or take some creatine, some protein, whatever. You know, something to get them going. I just drink this in moderation, okay? I don't drink the whole thing. I never do. I don't like to dehydrate myself. Anyway, let's get to the gaming topics. There's 2 articles. And then the main, like I said, the main portion is going to be the fitness aspect. But I had to freaking get this off my hairy chest and let people know how I feel and how this is just bullshit. And there are 2 pretty good ones. And one that triggers me and then another one that triggers me. And you'll find out why. All right, let it soak in. You letting it soak in? Good, let it soak in. Super Mario Maker 2 won't let you play online with friends. It's like coming back from war and you realize all your friends are dead. Pretty much, I mean, don't worry guys, I'm not saying it's the equivalent to people sacrificing their life, blah, 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 blah. But this is... Oh, I don't... Oh, God! I don't understand it! Nintendo is so retarded! I'm sorry if I crack the mic a little bit. Guys, I just don't understand it. Why? When you set your marketing campaign saying, let's play together, and then you don't allow people to play together online? Oh, God. Nimble, I don't want you on the lap. Oh, God. All right, I have to get through this. This is ridiculous. Sorry. Nintendo showed off Super Mario Maker 2's new 4-player competitive and co-op online modes earlier this month, and the company has now confirmed that players will only, they should capitalize this, parentheses, only be able to matchmake online with random people, not their friends. You know, if anybody's seen Game of Thrones, I think it was in season 5 or 6 when they had Cersei cut her hair and they had her walk through the streets naked, and all they said was shame, shame, shame. If you haven't seen that, it's a pretty remarkable scene. But that's literally Nintendo right there. That is, and then everyone who's screaming shame is us, the fans, the Nintendo fanboys. That's exactly what it's like. I don't think I could have made any better comparison. Oh, here's another comparison. So just imagine a nice looking fried drumstick. It just looks tantalizing, and you crave it, and you salivate. It has bones in it, right? And you know it might have some imperfections. I'm not saying Super Mario Maker 2 is gonna be perfect, but you know when you're chewing that piece of meat that drumstick, and then you get to a bone that really really makes you go like, and it like kind of stabs your gums a little bit, and it's like it surprises you, and it almost could possibly kill you if you're not too careful, and you spit it out. That's basically what it's like for Super Mario Maker 2 with this online bullshit. That's exactly what it is. You know, it tastes great for a while, and then you hit a really sharp bone, and you're like, oh. And then it's just, sometimes when you shouldn't swallow it, but sometimes you do, and sometimes you have to, and it's just real, you feel it all the way down to your stomach, and it really hurts. It's pretty bad. All right. Earlier today, Nintendo World Report reported that a Nintendo Treehouse representative told us at its press event last week that the game doesn't allow players to matchmake with friends online. Every time I read that, I get so mad. The only way to play with people you know is to do so locally. Oh, really? Do they realize we don't live in the fucking Stone Age anymore? I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Work with me on this. Look, as a kid, going through elementary school, high school, probably have a better chance of hanging out with your friends. I get it. I used to do it all the time. I used to play Pokemon on the Game Boy with my friends all the time, trading card games, video console games. I used to do all that all the time growing up. But what about the other, 90% of the fucking population that can't do that anymore? This is why you made the Switch, so people can play on the console and play on the go. Due to jobs, work, life, bitches, hoes, crack, whores, I don't care. Crack, whores go together, by the way. You know, family, like all these different curveballs. Lack of time is a big deal. Hey, what are you doing? No. Go. All right, sorry about that. Still training Nimble how to not piss on the bed. That is the only thing left over that he pisses on, and he tries to. All right, sorry about that. He's probably taking a shit while I'm at it. He's like, fuck you, Dad, fuck you. Anyway, listen, this is why we made your console. Our friends in the 2019 love to play things online. We love to stream things together. We like to fucking circle jerk each other online in Discord and everything. Tie in everything in a nice little bow until we get some jackass company or whoever the head honcho was behind it to come up with a ridiculous decision like that. This was just as bad as when they decided to they took split screen away from Halo 5. You see, you gotta have both. If you're gonna have a multiplayer game online, have split screen. If you're gonna have split screen and it's online, have friends playing online. Anyway, let's continue with the article. The YouTube channel Game Explain asked Nintendo about NWR's report and was given the following statement. All right, here we go. Here we go. These are always classic. Right here. Okay. This is true. As the game is now, you cannot create friend lobbies online. You can only play online with randoms, so you can still get friends together and play with local play. You are free to play with 4 players on one Nintendo Switch system. You can also challenge your friends to your creations and take on their designs through course IDs and having them follow your maker profile. Are you fucking... You know what is so bad about that statement? That they had the solution in the statement. Creating friends online. Why is that so hard? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Oh no. Oh, Nintendo, no. I'm not over-exaggerating. I truly feel this way. I know I'm not trying to force a response out of people, and it's like, oh, you're such a faker. No, seriously, this is how I feel. I was like, what the fuck? Seriously. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, in the chat, or just on YouTube or something. Because I want to know how this affects you, if you have a Switch, or how this would affect you. I mean, this is the problem with Nintendo, is that they still suck giant balls on making their online games that could be great, but they lack one certain quality. Super Mario Party, for example, could have been one of the most funnest games online. Instead, what do we get? We get a half-baked little tournament mode that you only play a specific, very specific mini games. You can't play online board games with your online friends. You can only play the board game locally. And then online is a completely different thing. They fucked up on that. That game would be amazingly fun if you could play that online with your friends, because holy shit, that'd be awesome. You know how many fun streams you would have with that? You know how much fun time you could have, like, playing Mario Party with your son and then with another family from across the... You know what I'm saying? Like, you can combine all those things. Blah, 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 A, B, C, D, and etc. So they fucked up on that. Now, here's another game they fucked up on that can easily be a very MLG-related competitive game. I'm not kidding. Mario Rabbids. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. If you've seen what Mario Rabbids offers to the table... Kingdom Battle, you'll understand that game can be pretty damn competitive, and it's got a lot of strategic value to it. But guess what? You can't play online against other people. You can only play with your friends locally. 2 players, by the way. I don't know if that's an Ubisoft thing or a Nintendo. It sounds like a Nintendo thing or something. I mean, they go hand in hand. Fucked up on that. That's another really... That could have been a game that could have been really great. Now, Sakurai, on the other hand, was like, wait, hold on. This is a game where I want all forms of walks of life to play this game. I want people to play with their friends. I want people to have a friend locally that play 8-player Smash with a giant amount of people. Tournament modes with your friends locally. Online friend lobbies. Competitive matchmaking. They had it all. They did it right. They utilized the Nintendo Switch Online properly. Now, with Super Mario Maker 2, which I can actually... Okay, benefit of the doubt, I can actually see them doing the friend lobby thing sooner than we can expect, because I'm sure that me and a gazillion other people who are looking forward to this game, who are probably buying the Switch for Super Mario Maker 2 once they saw the friends thing. I'm telling you, that was a big selling point for me to buy this game, because I already have the first one. What is this second one going to offer that's so different? And then once you start showing me, like, holy shit, we can play together. Don't get me wrong as well. I have friends locally. I mean, I got 2 roommates. I got 2 roommates. I got friends locally that can come over and play. That's no problem. I don't have a problem with that. But the convenience, not all the time that they can come in. I would like to have the convenience to play with friends or with randos, to have more options. I'm beating a dead horse. I get it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I have to make sure he's up to no good. Anyway, let's just continue on with this crap. According to Game Explain, while friends can play online courses together locally on the same Switch, they can't matchmake with other people online. So if you and one other person want to compete in an online course together, you can't matchmake to backfill the other 2 slots. No, isn't that fun? It's a weird restriction considering... No. Let me get through this. Considering that many of Nintendo's other major multiplayer games on the Switch have ways of playing online with your friends. Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's a few. Super Mario Party fucked up, Mario Rabbids fucked up, and now this game. Nintendo has also gone to great lengths to emphasize Mario Maker's 2 multiplayer potential. Already earlier this month, the game announced Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019, where a select group of players will compete at E3 in the game's multiplayer competitive mode. The reason Nintendo gave for not allowing matchmaking online with friends is that it provided a way for players to potentially work together to boost one another's ranking. Oh my god. However, the game's online cooperative mode doesn't have leaderboards, and matchmaking with friends isn't allowed in that mode either. Oh my god, Nintendo. Are you really that serious with Super Mario Maker 2 to where you're worried about fucking MLG competitive douchebags? The super, I drink 12 of these a day? Are you really worried about the ninjas of the world, about this competitive crap? Is that... Why? Why? You couldn't have just added a friends lobby. That's all you have to do. I know there's more to it than that with the coding and all that and getting that shit going, but oh my god. It's such an afterthought of a thing that they could do. I don't know what the cat's doing. Oh yeah, you can probably see him piss or shit. That's great. Yeah. Good job, Nimble. You're doing it. He's pretty retarded when it comes to doing his litter box stuff. Ever since he got that UTI issue, he's like, oh, I'm just going to hang on the litter box a lot more. Anyway, pretty ridiculous. Pretty fucking ridiculous. And it's not a weird restriction. It's a fucking stupid one, mate. And it makes everyone upset because there are a lot of people that have friends online, like I said, on Twitch, on multiplayer online. That, I mean, here's another thing. This is how you network. This is just networking 101, especially with online games. When you play, when you're a solo person, and let's just say you play Halo, right? Let's just say you don't have anyone to play with locally. That's fine. You play with you go into the matchmaking solo, and then you party up with these randos, and then you communicate with each other on the microphone with teamwork or saying hello or something, and then you guys have a good time. And you're like, hey, let's join up. Here's the thing. Let's party up together and fuck some shit up against other full party teams, so we can take down these assholes. Or let's in Mario Maker 2. This course, I had hard trouble with this course. Let's do it together. Hey, I'm glad we did this course together. You guys want to friend each other and party up? That's how you network and make friends online. You can't even do that shit. All you can do is just friend them. But you can't go any further than that. You can't. Here's another thing with the Nintendo Online shit. You can't join other people's games. You have to literally go through the fucking game itself and go to their lobby and find them. There's no like an Xbox or PlayStation or PC where you can just like, hey, this guy's playing this. Click his name and do join game or send invite. You cannot do that. You can't send text messages or any of that. And then this whole Mario Maker 2 thing is just the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, I can go on. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Just disappointed. It's a very disappointing thing. Because I might want to play with Platinum Warp Star. I might want to play with Tomato. Anyway, we get the idea. It's ridiculous. This is how I just think of the matter. It's not like I was completely emotional. I gave some facts about some objective reasoning of how they could fix it. It's really fucking easy. Okay, let's go to the next article. Oh, snap. Here's a game that I don't know why I still give the light of day for. Maybe because I have false hope. Still no release date for the delayed feature, though. Oh, fucking A. Anthem developers tease endgame Cataclysm with live stream test server. Dre, if you're still here, this is where you stop fapping. Anthem's developers will show more about the postponed Cataclysm endgame event during a live stream Thursday afternoon. In the meantime, they set up a public test server where PC players can see the content as it's being built. BioWare still has no launch date or estimate for Cataclysm, which was originally due for May and officially delayed in April, alongside with several other major features as the studio worked on cleaning up other fixes in game stability and flow. But Anthem's version 1.2.0 was released yesterday, which provided several improvements in quality of life fixes. Plus, when was this article posted? May 30th, so today. That doesn't address all the current known issues, but a community representative yesterday said the public test server, the PTS, and the player feedback it solicits should help with that ongoing process. Cataclysm is supposed to be a seasonal, limited-time event with in-game manifestations such as new enemies, extreme weather, and clues into the world mysteries to solve. The first one was the part of the 90-day roadmap BioWare outlined following Anthem's lackluster launch in February. The Cataclysm wasn't the only big feature getting postponed. A mastery system, player guilds, and the second phase of legendary missions were also pushed back. Yeah. Kitty? Kitty? Aw, he thumped. Okay. So how do I feel that as NikoTheLegend, the well-mannered teenager and the snowflake? Well, first of all, I mean, I'm never going to play this god-awful game. Give me a fucking break, unless it was free. I'd play it for like 2 seconds and be like, all right, this is what it's offered, great. And you know what? I don't know. It might be a good game a year later down the road. But guess what? I'm not going to be wanting to fucking play this game, mate. I'm not going to want to. I'm going to play other games that are going to slurp the nerp. It's going to be a lot better than your shitty Anthem always online service, BioWare. You fucked up. You fucked up by signing up with EA.
They're like, I blame EA. I blame the fans. I blame them for that.
How about you blame yourself for falling for the money trap, you fucking assholes? Jesus Christ. God damn it. It's ridiculous, right? Anyway, if you're... No. Freaking cat. He has to do this while I'm fucking streaming my NIKO show. This is rude for me to keep leaving. This is how people unfollow. Anyway, if you're a big time Anthem fan, I don't know why you are. If you're a fanboy of Anthem, you are dumb. You have. There must be like, has the hamster stopped running in your head and understand that this game fucking sucks balls? I mean, this game had a worse launch than Battlefront 2 and Sea of Thieves, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on, guys. Stop trying to support these shit-ass games. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a ton of people that have left playing this game because the game sucks complete ass. Pardon my language, but, you know, there's no other way to describe it. And, yeah, I'm glad. For those of you who played the beta and realized that this game's garbage and you didn't go back to it, I'm proud that you finally saw the light, the reasoning. Okay, so let's stop talking about that. Let's actually go to the gym part of this. Now, if you're Gendra says, if you're a big time Anthem fan, what I said in quotes, NIKO echoes into the black empty void that is Anthem's fan base. Ain't that the damn truth? That's why I'm glad I said, you know, there's probably barely any of you left. I mean, just stop. Just stop the game. They're pouring so many resources when they should be working on Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Okay, let's talk about the fitness thing. All right. So once a month, ACE is my certification program for personal training. They send me a fitness magazine for free each month, and this one is for April 2019. And as you can tell, we're going to be talking about the recovery issue. That's pretty cool. Unlocking sleep secrets, alternative angles to healing. And usually there's more stuff to talk about on here. But one thing that upsets me every time I get a magazine, it has been a fucking female every time for the past 5 or 6 magazines, besides one which had food on it. But it has been a fucking female every time. Do you guys hate males that much? I mean, males are pretty fucking fit too. There are a lot of fantastic male athletes out there. Put a fucking male on it. You're being sexist for doing this shit. Oh my god, cat. Oh, get off. Yeah, but you need to do this right. Quit being fucking weird. God, perfect. Interject. It's the cat. I don't know why he's being so ridiculous. He's never tried to go on the bed that long. He hasn't got on the floor. Anyway, just put a fucking male on the cover, you giant assholes. Okay. I mean, you talk about like other magazines that talk about equality and shit. Well, where's male and female? Stupid. Yeah, I want to see a woman stretching after she just got done it between the legs. After a nice fucking BJ session. Oh, NIKO, that's insensitive and sexist. Yeah, well, I already made my point. Okay. Ooh, taking steps to weight loss. Do we really want to know about that? Like, here's the thing. Why is this... Here's a philosophical fucking easy question. Why is it still difficult for people to not know how to get weight loss? I mean, if you're a kid, I understand. If you're a big kid, you know, and you're growing up in the world and they didn't, you know, your schools aren't going to teach you how to do weight loss. The school system is fucking broken. Don't even get me started on that. Your parents obviously aren't going to give a shit about you because they're abusing you by letting you get fat and not giving a shit about your health and diet. That's a whole different subject, but still true. Now, as you get older, as you become an adult, and you're more susceptible to social media, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, magazines, books, whatever. You know, you'll have some base knowledge. You know, as you get older. But as an adult, as a 50-year-old or a 60-year-old, if you don't know how to maintain a proper diet, and you have to go lengths to like researching it. I mean, come on. It's common sense on how to lose weight. You just don't want to do it because you're just a lazy asshole or just a lazy person. What are you doing? Oh, no, kitty. Oh, man. Come on. Man, he's being really stubborn right now. Man, it's really... Crap, he's having trouble today. That's not good. I don't like that. Sorry you have to see him do his thing. There we go. I'll cover him up. Okay. Anyway, you know, if you're still struggling on how to lose weight properly, like I said, I understand as a young adult, it might take some practice. But if you're a grown-ass individual and you don't know how to properly do this, what the fuck have you been doing? I understand raising a family. I understand you got a job that takes up a lot of time. But oh my gosh, you have all the options in the world. If you should be curious, you should want to lose weight. You should already know this stuff because you have seen it given to you countless times over and over and over again, indirectly or directly. I mean, don't you have friends be like, "Hey, you want to work out with me?" Don't you have like your media sources or shit you look through? I mean, come on. It's 2019. You don't know how to properly lose weight? I understand. I mean, why am I saying that as a personal trainer? I should want people to come to me and want me to train them. I'm just saying, common knowledge. The common sense thing is don't eat shit. Control what you eat. If you can control what you eat, that's already a plus. And then just getting out there and just walking or something. I mean, if you can't even do that, if you don't even know that process, then geez Louise, you've had a horrible upbringing. But anyway, taking steps to weight loss. I'll tell you guys anyway. Can pedometers? Oh man, I guess this is the physical aspect of steps with a pedometer. I don't care about that shit. Oh jeez. Education for a competitive edge. Let's see. All right, here we go. This one's good. More sleep versus more exercise. I bet you anything, the conclusion is it's going to need to be a good balance. If you don't get enough sleep after a strenuous workout and enough rest time, then you're going to wear and tear, and you're going to be too sore, and you're just going to destroy your body in the process. Now, if you get more sleep than more exercise, then you're going to be a little too complacent. Oversleeping is a thing where you feel too tired, too drowsy. You might have had too heavy of a sleep. And if you're not active enough, then your body is not going to be able to, well, because remember, you burn calories when you're sleeping. So if you have, and you take that high energy level that you have when you're sleeping. Now, if you have a low energy level, a low activity level, then yeah, and you sleep more than you exercise, then you're going to have shit energy throughout the whole day no matter what. Now, I understand there are days where you feel more energized than others. I get that. We all have our off days and really good days. But overall, you should feel energized no matter what. If you're going to be doing fitness and working out, just keep it balanced at all times. And now, it depends on everybody. They say get at least 8 hours of sleep. I'm a person that can run fine on 6 hours of sleep, 6 to 7. If I go to 8, I feel like my body just oversleeps. That's just the type of person I am because of the energy capacity that I have, and you know, it's a lot of it. It is a genetic thing as well, and my body is satisfied with that much. Let's see if the cat does anything crazy again. Now, new research reveals that many working Americans are conflicted about whether to spend time exercising or sleeping. Like I said, this may be a little tricky, but it should be common knowledge. As they say, a good balanced diet. University of Pennsylvania investigators analyzed data from 48,000 adults who participated in the American Time Use survey between 2003 and 2016. Okay, that is a lot of time. The researchers found that for most individuals, shorter time. Wait, hold on. Sorry. The researchers found that for most individuals, sleep duration decreases as exercise duration increased. No shit. If your body is too sore and too achy, it's gonna have a hard time sleeping. You're gonna be sleeping less. Watching the cat. Oh my god, really? What are you doing? No. God. Crazy. Holy crap. I've never seen it this bad. He's like going all out right now. He's trying to go on the floor now. Oh fuck! I lost my spot. Sorry, people. I really am. I do apologize. I did not expect this to happen because he's been doing really well for the past 4 days, and he hasn't pissed on the floor at all. So I don't fucking know. It's ridiculous. Okay. Which led to the conclusion that exercise and sleep compete with each other for time. Yes, they do. Losing minor amounts of sleep due to exercise should be fine, as sleep itself benefits from exercise, shorter time needed to fall asleep. More efficient sleep, said principal investigator Matthias Basner, MD, PhD, associate professor of sleep and chronobiology and psychiatry at the University of Pennsylvania. Perelman School of Medicine. Basner recommends that fitness professionals talk with clients about how much sleep they're getting, and notes that the American Academy of Sleep Medicine and the Sleep Research Society suggest adults get at least 7 hours of sleep per 24 hours on a regular basis to promote health. Oh, what makes you think that he's going to pee? Because he gets in that squat position as he would in the litter box, and he does it on the floor, you know? That's how I know. And then he tries to wipe the floor, you know, kind of prepare himself. The goal should be really trying to find a balance. Oh, what do you know? That allows regular exercise and sufficient sleep. For morning types, it may make more sense to exercise in the morning, like how I do. While the opposite is true for evening types, as with everything in life, there is a golden middle. Excessive exercise or sleep are very likely unhealthy behaviors. Exactly. So maintain a balance. Find your center when it comes to this stuff. If you notice that you're not getting enough sleep or you're working out too hard, it'll cut it back a bit. You don't have to exercise 7 days a fucking week, people. You don't have to do that. 3 to 5 times a week is good. If you can get all the muscle groups, you know, if you can get some pretty damn good sessions in there, good. Then that's what you need. Now, like I said, it's quality over quantity, all right? You don't want to wear and tear, obviously, and there's a lot more factors involved, but this is a general idea, just quality over quantity. 3 to 5. 5 to 7, you might be pushing a little too hard, especially if you're a noob or an amateur and you don't know how to balance it out with at least your fitness level. Now, sleep, on the other hand, get a good amount of sleep. Go to bed on time. Go to bed a little bit earlier. If you know you're going to get up in the morning, fine. Get at least, if you're worried that you can't get 7 hours of sleep, try to get 6 hours of sleep. Just try to get the best as you can. All right? No one has a perfect sleep schedule, ever. No matter how many times you go to bed on time. You never go to bed at the same exact time. You could go to bed 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you get close and you know how it affects your body. And sleep, like I said, you're going to go fall asleep a little bit better if you have a better diet, of course, on what you eat. Don't eat too close to sleep time, you know. Wait about a few hours or 4 hours before you go to bed, or just, it doesn't matter. Try to eat anything before 9 or 10 o'clock so your body has time to digest. Or enough hours relative to what time you usually go to bed. There, that's a better answer. I'm just going by off me. I stop eating at like 5 or 6 o'clock. And then I go to bed at like 2 in the morning. You all right, bud? Poor guy. What's wrong with you? You having trouble again? Have you given you enough? If you need enough water. Anyway. So that's with the sleep more exercise thing. I can go on with that. Oh, well, I did mention this is going to be a large chunk of the stream, but I guess not. Sorry about that, folks. Because we're almost at the hour mark. Children have natural muscle endurance. I like this. Where you going, bud? Oh, no, he's running. Shit. I gotta keep on. Nope. Oh, damn. I have to keep on him so he just learns to just chill inside the place, man. See, even with that aromatherapy stuff, it just didn't matter. Maybe I stressed him out by hitting the drums today. Oh, you just can't know with animals, right? It's really hard. All right. Recent studies shows that children are suited to endurance activities, not only because kids have fatigue-resistant muscles, but because they recover quickly from high-intensity exercise, even more quickly than trained adult endurance athletes. Researchers conducted the study to determine whether prepubescent children are metabolically comparable to well-trained adult endurance athletes, since it's been established that children can complete repeated high intensity exercise bouts more easily than untrained adults. Yeah, how does it feel, Grandpa, that your grandson can run circles around you? Good job. Participants consisted of 3 groups: 8 to 12-year-old untrained boys, untrained men aged 19 through 23, and trained male endurance athletes 19 through 27. Data collection included biometric information for all participants. On 2 separate occasions, participants performed sprints on a cycle ergometer. Jesus. And underwent a cycling test to determine maximal anaerobic power. Measurements of heart rate, gas exchange, perceived exertion, and blood lactate levels were used to determine exertion and recovery rates. Data analysis showed that children were metabolically comparable to trained adult endurance athletes when it came to post-exercise recovery. Pretty damn impressive. Study author, blah, 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 of Claremont, blah, blah. We found that children used more of their aerobic metabolism and were therefore less tired during the high-intensity physical activities. They also recover very quickly, even faster than the well-trained adult endurance athletes, as demonstrated by their faster heart rate recovery and ability to remove blood lactate. This may explain why children seem to have the ability to play long after adults have become tired. The author suggests that since children have natural aerobic endurance, strategies for improving youth exercise performance could include a focus on movement technique to increase mechanical efficiency. Another priority could be aerobic training during and after puberty to maintain aerobic potential, because natural endurance declines when children enter puberty. All right, I think that'd be good. All right, so that's pretty great. So if you have a kid, if you have a child who's, I don't know, a toddler or something, it's good that you're finding ways for them to have them release their energy and stuff and try to create more energy. And then that's why kids are just, they have kids do sports at such a young age, and there's nothing wrong with that type of fitness level because it can carry on through the rest of your life. And then it'll help when you want to go to like some high school sports or just going throughout your day for weight training and stuff. You might want to just keep up that competitive spirit and keep the energy going. And then the decline in energy endurance, the decline in endurance won't be as heavy for you compared to someone who's been sedentary, who's been sitting on their ass for too long. Me, just kidding. I mean, I didn't start doing some real focused endurance stuff, like in the gym, for example, when I was in football in 7th grade. That's when I was really hitting the weights and doing some crazy endurance, high upper intensity workouts. Like, it was pretty insane. And I used to do 2-a-days in the morning after school, and it was pretty intense stuff. That's what really got me into fitness, was football training. And find a way to focus it, find a way to master it, to really utilize it. Not just, you don't want wasted energy. You want to use the energy you have on this planet and use it for something that can benefit you or others. And I think that's a fair assessment. Now, obviously, some other people don't have it as good as others because they have shitty upbringing or genetics. You might be prone to getting overweight a lot easier, depending on what kind of genetics you have. You could be a big bone type person, or if you're naturally a skinny person. The 3 types of body type: anthropomorphic, Zamba. Oh God, let me just look it up real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. Endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph. Those are the 3 different body types. So ectomorph is lean and long with difficulty building muscle. Endomorph, big high body fat, often pear-shaped with a high intensity to store body fat. And then mesomorph, which is this is me. I'm mesomorph. Muscular and well built with a high metabolism and responsive muscle cells. I consider myself more mesomorph with a little bit of ectomorph because I'm 5'11". I have a small torso but lengthier legs, so I'm a little lengthy in that regard. Endomorph, the slightest amount. But anyway, that's why it's good to kind of know yourself more than anything. Know how your body reacts to certain exercises and what's working and what's not. And then obviously have people along the way. If your school system has a good athletic program, always hit that up. If your kid's doing great, I always see parents get their kids into sports as a young age, like skateboarding, soccer, baseball, basketball, football. It doesn't matter. All kinds of sports. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be sport. It can just be, shooting hoops at home or something, or playing a pickup game with football, or playing catch or frisbee. It doesn't matter. Playing fetch with your damn dog. I don't know. Some way to to focus, an exercise or something that can make your heart rate go up and hopefully increase your circulatory response. That's always another good thing. Which means that find an exercise or some kind of movement that really gets you going that's not so stationary. When you're doing stationary exercises, all it's going to do is just increase your heart rate mainly. But if you're moving your whole body and everything, that's going to work your blood pressure and the circulatory response. You want both, okay? A drummer example is only going to increase your heart rate. That's it. It's not going to increase your circulatory response. It's just your blood pressure. It's going to get the blood going, the blood pumping, but oxygen increase and decrease, it's not going to really do too much. You have to be moving all the way. And there's actually a study on the ACE page that I did. I printed out the article a while back, and so you can check it out online. Anyway, folks, wow, I feel bad for lying, saying that this is going to be mainly a fitness thing, but I hope I gave you some inspiration, some knowledge, and sorry. Well, I'm not going to apologize for my cat's behavior, but I do apologize for me leaving in and out of the scene to take care of it. I got to be on top of that, see if he's okay and everything, which, I don't know. He should be. It could be a fluke thing. I hope it's a fucking fluke. So thank you so much for stopping by the NIKO Show. I have been your host, NikoTheLegend. If you did like what you saw today, well, continue to watch me, follow me on Twitch, and check me out on the YouTube channel. If you want to be a part of the NIKO Discord server, the links are below. And then later tonight, hopefully around 7 o'clock, Dre, remember this, we're going to be streaming some more Mass Effect 3. We're on the final chapter for the Mass Effect trilogy, the good trilogy, not that ass Andromeda. Thank you again, folks. I hope you do well and stay